Borussia Dortmund caused a surprise by defeating Atletico Madrid.
Edin Terzic's men are through to the semi-finals and will face Paris Saint-Germain. This victory was due in part to the vital contribution of Ian Maatsen, who scored 1 goal. Print goals try to summarize the revival of Borussia Dortmund saved by players of Indonesian descent as follows. Borussia Dortmund were forced to leave their mainstay players behind in the summer transfer window. The players in Dortmund were signed by a number of European giants. One of them is Jude Bellingham, who was recruited by Real Madrid at a fantastic price. This English player was sold for a fantastic price of €103 million. Lars Ricken as club officials gave the reason for releasing the star. According to him, releasing Bellingham to Real Madrid was the right decision. Ricken says Bellingham could achieve greater things playing for Los Blancos. In addition to Bellingham at Borussia Dortmund, Rafael Guerreiro must also leave. Portuguese player makes shock decision to leave for rival Bayern Munich. Even though the player has been devoted to Borussia Dortmund for 7 seasons. Sebastian Kell as sports director cannot force Rafael Guerreiro's desire to leave. Kell said that he had tried his best to prevent her from leaving. While Rafael Guerreiro said his move to Bayern Munich was to improve his career. Apart from these two, Mahmoud Dahoud also decided not to renew his contract. The Syrian national team midfielder prefers to accept a proposal from Premier League club Brighton. Forced to use big club outcasts. Borussia Dortmund management immediately rushed to find a replacement player. However, Borussian only utilizes players who are not used in big clubs. This philosophy has long been applied by the club management. The Black Yellows prefer to groom players who have the potential to become stars. Even so, Borussia Dortmund still have ambitions to recruit quality players. One of them is by bringing in Marcel Sabitzer from the rival Bayern München. Reporting from its official website, Dortmund strongly believes in the potential of Sabitzer. Previously, this Austrian player failed to show his best performance with Manchester United. After that the Borussian Dortmund also made a surprise by repatriating Jadon Sancho. Coach Terzic said he was happy after successfully securing Sancho's services. According to him, Sancho's playing style fits perfectly with the scheme run by the coach. Evidently, he immediately played well since arriving in Dortmund. Sancho immediately provided back-to-back assists in his 2 debut matches wearing the black and yellow jersey. Lastly, Dortmund also borrowed Ian Maatsen from Chelsea. The Surinamese-born player was brought in after Dortmund experienced a left wing-back crisis. At that time Dortmund had to lose Remy Bensebaini, who was injured until May. Squad composition imbalance makes Borussia Dortmund appear inconsistent. Borussian squad defeated by Atletico Madrid in Champions League quarter-final first-leg match. That way Borussia Dortmund have lost 2 in a row. Previously Borussia Dortmund were humiliated by VfB Stuttgart in week 28 of the Bundesliga. Edin Terzic says his team didn't play well enough in the first 30 minutes. The players are considered to have made many mistakes that led to goals for Atletico Madrid. Even so, Edin Terzic said Borussia Dortmund's chances of qualifying for the semi-finals were still wide open. Borussia Dortmund will face Paris Saint-Germain, who are also deadlocked to qualify. He reminded Atletico Madrid not to be happy first. Edin Terzic's words and ambitions were successfully proven in the second leg match. In that match, Borussia Dortmund was able to turn things around with a convincing 4-2 advantage. 4 goals scored through Julian Brandt, Ian Maatsen, Niklas Füllkrug, and also Marcel Sabitzer. Meanwhile, Atletico Madrid can only score 2 goals.